Okay, so this is what we have. Uniting them for Baratheon. Let's have a look. So, oof. Maiden and at the gates opening. City besieged. There's locations. Is a two claimer. Has the draw. Has the reset protection. And has Morgulis as the reset. And then you have almost no locations. Nightmares and the draw event and hence judgment. Queen's guards for stand. Okay. And the characters are the characters are the useful gain quick power Eddard and Robert on one side and Victarion. Then there's a cheeky copy of Will in Pain with Oathkeeper, you can grab him. Renly of course is here. Gorold also. And two Anderses with Intimidate if you want to go first. They're not amazing on initiative, but they're not bad either. Desert Raiders that can come in and take Intrigue icons or something. One Ramsey, so this puts some pressure on setups so Renly is not there alone or something. And three Recons without air. We still kind of feel like that might have been a plan to play air at some point that was abandoned, but Recons stayed. They said no, but I have my doubts. And that's the deck. It's not intrigue heavy, as you can see, it's military and power heavy. So what's it up against? Is it the first snow type of Reigns? It's not. It's not. We have air, we have... Oh, sorry, I am blind. It is first snow. But Baragos big, so it's not like they're super big to first now. Econ Air is here, Close Call is here. The Harris is the reset that could be useful against the bigs. Wardens to compete in the actual strength. And what do we have for rain plots? So Revolt is here, you could not lose Intrigue, that doesn't seem like the most challenging thing. Filthy Accusations, okay, but if Queen's Guards are in, that's rough. Pointy End could be decent because there's quite a lot of attachments. Power Behind the Throne and Wildfire Assault, which might not be the best because Bar goes big and Desert Traders are a thing. But we also have Pinches, which could be very triggerable on Intrigue challenges. And we have the Staying Boosts and his Rides and Brian the Blues, so that's pretty good. And I very much doubt we'll find something surprising here in terms of characters. Well, actually, it's the usual suspects, but also three marks are in here. And two copies of Varys for Marjorie to bring in to mess with you if you have unprotected Roberts and Eddards.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a normal circumstance you could play the two different Varices now because the new one naturally works with Reigns really well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not legal for this tournament, so I think maybe just that's why they do.
Oh, the little one, yeah. By the way, there's Guard Grows, but they're not trading much else that's small. So Deacon's not a lord. There's no Sweet Robin to trade. So I bet he wishes. He is it a he? I don't even know who's playing. The last one.
I'm not familiar with the player. I think it's called Bonsai.
Bonsai, okay.
Very fitting name for a gardener, you know.
But there's nothing really to trade away easily. We probably should get the Recons instead, right? For Marjorie. And Air. Okay, should be starting, right?
Let's see.
Bonsai. Oh, I can't pronounce it. Boimken. Well, Gregor's here. Did I even mention him? I didn't.
Inconsequential character.
Yeah, I did not mention Gregor, but
it is the main guy.
Because he's not in the deck, we checked. Yeah, because I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, that's right. So that was a waste of time showing you the barely legal uniting that I am. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. My apologies. So let's have a look at the actual deck. So this is the Gregor has a Zora High deck. So that's completely different. So never mind all of that crap that I just said. Okay. Put the link in the chat so you can click on it. there we are. That's the deck we have here. So now that has completely different stuff. That says Econ has the Harris, not Marulis, has marched, enemies in every shadows there, Pointy End is there, and the gimmick is Gregor Clegane has Azora High, which black market merchants can also find. Could also be Eder that has Azora High, and there's Melisandre as the Bara character, and there's Red God's Blessing to make sure you have some lores, and there is Lamb and Angui as neutral ones, and Harvin 3 copies, and put to the sword, so it's gonna go aggressive. Okay, that's I should have really shown that on screen because it's something completely different to what we've been talking about. He has renown, he can gain insight as well from the Highborn recruit, and it's a good start, but let's see what Tyrell has, right? Because there is counterplay. There's a tremendous strength boosts in Tyrell, and if there's Marjorie, you can always like threaten going into Varys, and it would be tricky. And no goal this time for boot to the sword. He can attack with Gregor, right? For 13 strength, and then they can do power together. You can pillage stuff in the process, and it could go really rough for Tyrell. Going to check for potential counterplay. Suspiciously, no claim soak. So let's see what realistically can be in shadows in this deck. So pinches are attachments that can be in shadows, and characters there is nothing. Well, so only claim soak is going to be ambush potentially, and that's one gone as well already. So there's no other ambush than if Gregor just pillages now. We're quite close to just being able to call this because Tyrell will get everything slaughtered.
Oof. This looks horrible for Tyrell.
Okay, maybe I overstate a bit now. You could still play your reset, and you have your Great Holland Hightower set up there, and you're not gonna lose 1,000 cards because there's no interjection. So
Do you think he has less the chance into Varys?
no.
It was a joke.
Oh, was it a joke? Okay, is Gregor getting the insight though? I think he should. Yeah.
Why wouldn't he? Is it till the end of the challenge or is it till the end of the
Phase.
round? Phase, okay.
Yeah.
So you have two. Oh, I mean, he has renown anyway, so whatever.
Okay, we're going to try to win on defense. Or just stand him.
If there's a spy as well, you could.
Well, one was removed. I mean, Gabi saw the hand, but he was going to do this regardless, right? I mean, if... Oof, okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
So he's definitely defending the military. But power...
Also definitely defending, right?
Power is at the moment not defending,
Not
actually.
defending?
If Angui does
Oh yeah,
power,
of course, behind the book
it's
is down,
14-14, so you could still get a really rough
Another behind the blue.
pillage here or something. Yeah. Nicely stopped, but that's not super repeatable, right? You're gonna run out of them.
Yes. A lot of events, but not very sustainable.
Yeah, that card advantage that I mentioned is now gone, but the board has survived, so And Randall
By
can
the
do
way,
military, right? And Ghost will die.
yeah, I was gonna say it would be a minor disaster if he now couldn't defend the power because Renly stays on top, right? Is it Renly or Randall on top?
Renly.
Ah, okay, so not that huge of a disaster then.
And there's Pinch and Shadows.
Is there Pinch Shadows?
Yeah.
The only shadow card?
I think so.
Well?
So, oops. But he didn't raise the strength on Paxter to double pinch Gregor, right?
Would it be enough?
Yeah.
How did he not?
Oh, but Cart is there, so Cart's just going to get rid of pinch. Never mind.
How did he not do? You can do like 3 characters for growing strong. No?
It was growing strong.
Growing strong split hit.
Okay, I'm shocked.
Surely you can do it on 3.
Yeah, I can do it on 3. What happened there? It's me.
So you're not trying to pinch while there's 1 gold for the card left.
Yeah. I would have overlooked that and wasted my pinch. But if Cart wasn't there, he could just pinch Gregor and then it's game over on the other side after those strength boosts. But he could have.
Is it go game over? You can just rematch him probably.
I don't know, he was duped with the Zora High, that's all gone.
Yeah.
But he saw the strength boosts with Ghost.
But what was he supposed to do? Make him spend.
Took 1 spy, there was another spy and 2 strength boosts, so he must have seen that I'm not doing anything this round.
Yeah.
But at least I'm making him spend all of that on defense. God's Blessing potentially was a good one. He has to keep leaving the gold for Cart, but actually, what does Reigns? Reigns does not have any kind of city besieged or nightmares or anything, so we will never get past Cart if Cart always has gold. I think. Light Summer Fist into Brand the Builder. I think the plan is to now marshal Renly and try to fight Gregor. So I said Morgulis earlier when I was looking at the wrong deck, but now it's the Harris on both sides really, so both have counterplay to bigs on the other side, but both are also hurt by that potentially. Gabriel second this time, which makes some kind of sense, or does it? Because if the opponent wants to also successfully defend, you get more cards potentially for Light Summer Fist. Maybe has Melisandre, wants to nail Renly. Get Marjorie as well, and then We have some kind of game. Ooh, this guy that will stand along. It's not bad. I feel like Reigns could be very triggerable here. So field accusations we said pointy end if it comes to that.
And you need to be keeping that 1 gold always for a card.
Always.
But actually, really, Harvin will make it harder for us to trigger.
He can mess up the Reigns, yes, because he can stick Gregor in.
Only. Can he actually right now? Can he hover over Gregor? Just look at
He
Gregor.
has pillage and renown.
Oh yeah, he always has pillage.
But you need a participating non-loyal character, so that would have to be Ghost of High Heart. Right? How hard are we trying to push that Reigns through? So point end's not hitting that well, so I don't think it's any huge disaster if Reigns goes to well. It's a rather half-hearted attempt, so I think now he will defend. If it was a stronger attempt, then he might let it go because the worst thing that happens is field accusations, I think. Still not triggering Reigns, you don't even need to Gregor here if you don't think it's worth it, but he is limit once per phase and only has 2 gold, but Gregor's doing the other 2 challenges anyway, so yeah. Now we have the pillage game. What do we pillage? If this starts hitting, then it's rough. I garden courtier, that will kill Deacon. Yeah, can't really do much else. Could have still tried to do challenges, I guess, because they will attack with a lot of strength. Now which one takes Harvin? Military takes Harvin, okay. Duped Gregor with Azor High round 1. It's not one of those decks that has 1,000 different plans. Okay, you have Eddard with Azor High, but he doesn't have 1,000 strength. This was really the one plan that he wanted. And with Angui has 1 copy. So here we go. What's the luck on the pillage? Kind of have to kill 1, I think. Okay. Because there's such a spread of costs. User goes, Marcus pillage, that will kill Baxter. used to have to play basically Baratheon to get this interaction. Now I can play Baratheon. I think it's still quite an investment to play this interaction, but this guy with Azor High can be rough. But as we said, I mean, if there wasn't card in play from the start, it would just go so downhill from that opening round. Still doesn't quite win this. So, third pillage. Yeah, kills Randy. Got them all.
By the way,
One claim and 3 pillage kills.
the other game against between Peter Schuck and Urs also looked really interesting, but Peter managed to close just about in the turnaround, I think. I mean, just about.
Peter Schuck won.
Yeah, so I think that means win by 5, wins by 1. I think.
Well. Maybe we get them next round. We'll have to play them.
I would not.
Why not?
They have a burn deck. Horrible burn deck.
Burn Schmurn. Well, Mace is here. Get him off the front of the deck because he kills Randall. I think Gabi will allow 1,000 takebacks now after that round. I mean, there was like 6 different costs, so whatever Gregor pillaged, he would kill one, but oof.
I mean,
just
like playing
Randall.
Russian roulette, right?
Yeah, Randall kind of dodged it for now, but. Okay, what now? Close call. I mean, there is first snow. Why not just first snow? Get all the charts off that doing damage.
You know, if Kart wasn't here from the start,
Yes.
you just got double pinched.
Yes, I said that.
But enemies in every shadow will now get that pinch.
Well, sure. Tyrell will go first.
We did watch the game against Sonia, where it's kind of a similar situation to this, and he got bloody cupped and it all went to...
On 14 power. He couldn't defend the intrigue, got bloody cupped. And then, okay, the game was still interesting after that because he was on 14 and then got kind of level and both were top decking.
You can completely discount Tyrell here.
No, you can't, because if he doesn't have anything that will stay with Gregor, then he's not doing much this round. Could do military and kill Randall, but if there's now all the intrigue icons have died, that's the thing. If you could range, at least you could build accusations in.
I mean, there's Mace, right?
Mace, with war strength. You can't do much else because you have to leave the pinch gold to threaten that at least. Marshalling econ after Mace has been marshaled. That's not the best thing. What? Is there another strength boost?
Or Nightmares for Cart.
There's no nightmares. If there was nightmares for card, things would be promising, but there isn't. Well, is that an investment for the next round, or is he spending this? If he doesn't have anything, we know for sure he has at least close call, Hollow Hill, and Bravos. Does have Bravos, right? He could Bravos here and get. Well, actually, you only get 2 gold from it. Oof.
And is a good guy to have in?
Needs to be a little bit careful because if Reigns triggers into field accusations and Randall does military, have one loop.
Is this card the location at the right? Is it the market?
What location? What market? This is a rose garden.
Why is it standing?
It was marshaled after Mace.
Why?
I don't know
Well,
why.
maybe Mace drew it with
Uh,
Hightower.
that's theoretically possible, yes.
Surely, I mean, why not do it otherwise?
Yeah, come on, people don't use econ correctly. I mean, no one does, so it's also possible that it's completely irrelevant because there's nothing else to do with the build. Yeah, it might have been marshaled afterwards. I
Looks
mean,
like
with Mace,
just because of how it went.
Hightower then keeps one gold but doesn't get any more characters, but now has Bravos, so
And Horror.
next round he can repopulate with all the lore stuff. There's no random put to the sword from Tyrell side.
I don't want to be dramatic, but I don't think there is um, an amount of strength boost events that make them win military challenge on this board.
No, but there could be now just a +1 from somewhere, a range trigger to get filthy accusations. He's just drawn to, so nothing Gabi can do. You just watch it happen. If it happens, if it doesn't, okay, that's him. And
Ooh, that's really good.
that's intimidate plus filthy accusations, so nothing this round from Bara. Right?
Really, you don't attempt even the pinch. I guess you just lose it.
It's going to be discarded the moment it comes out. It has to forget about it one time or whatever.
You know, there's a cool way of doing it. If you not have, if you wasn't duped, right, you can put it on top of your deck and then put it in play with Mark Mullender. If you can get that.
Mark is dead though, he was pillaged by Gregor.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so military is the other one being done. Can he stand and do the third one as well? By the way, Pinch would have had to come out if he couldn't get this situation because enemies in every shadow would discard it otherwise. Also would come out to manipulate strength if it was needed for intimidate, I think. Oh, actually, no. Strength is higher when it is in shadows, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to keep a shadow card. Otherwise, they just get +1, which is it's an amazing plot, but it does have shitty reserve and it does hurt. So
we said to Harris for Tyrell as a reset.
yeah, for both. No one's playing it, I don't think.
Yeah.
There is ahead, but it's going to shit next round again. It's going to discard now 2 cards down for reserve after this Hollow Hill. I mean, Angu is not getting discarded and Harvin's not getting discarded and maybe Ghost not getting discarded. Black Market Merchant, I wonder what's going to be kept. Okay, let's have a look at variable plots. What have we had here for no close call still played, okay. Close call. The Harris air, right? Wardens. And on the other side we also have close call. March to the wall. Pointy end and the Harris. If you have nothing better, you can pointy end Randall's power away. Or pointy end the dupe away. Also can go first with that.
So card is just action, can trigger whenever.
Yes.
If it would be challenger's action, you could put pinch on him just to point the end it off together with the sword. But you have to trigger range still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, you can have it. No.
Oh.
Do they even have pinch on point end?
In the range deck? Yeah. Sorry. There is. I'm surprised Gabi played such a low initiative plot. He could have played his point end, right? And gone first. Okay,
Does he go first or he does, yeah?
Wardens is tough to beat, but I mean, Azor High and
A dupe. So, but actually, I don't think there's that many other 6 costers available
no,
to kill them.
no, but you can kill everything around them, and then March is still available. Mm-hmm. Use the Rose Garden, come on. There's a 6 coster.
Also, she can find berries somehow.
Yeah. Gregor also can pillage berries. It's not too bad. It's half a game. No.
So there actually are a lot of other 6 costers that we just thought of after saying there's not that many 6 costers to kill them.
No pinch thread this time unless a Tyrell character comes in. That would be Marjorie. Okay. Well, 6 gold, but there's more. I don't think he can stop Reigns. Oh, he can Harvin again, actually. Yeah, he can Harvin again. That should stop Reigns. Harvin and Ghost should come back, I think. Surprised he played close call. He had good cards in hand. It was over reserve. And now it's awkward. Now it's really awkward because if he does military, oof, Melisandre. Marjorie can bring in Varys, and now Gregor is not duped, and there's 2 dupes on the other side, so do you even want to attempt that? Okay, 2 dupes on the other side, you'd have to actually sack one to kill one to get Varys into play, but then Gregor's gone, right? But you have Hollow Hill and you would have card advantage after that play, so maybe you just do it anyway. Okay, that's interesting. So now he didn't leave himself gold for card. Because there's no gold on the other side for pinch either. But if Marjorie brings in Orton or something with her ability, 1 gold can be got for Hightower. It would be a really weird sequence of events, though, to have something killed before you could then do an intrigue challenge like that. So I think Gregor will just defend with Harvin, right? Have to defend with Melisandre. What's his ability? What's the optional part here? So he can pillage, and then you see what he discards, and you can put it in that pile. And the second part is also optional, so it's all completely optional. You can stop at the second part and not kill something if you think it's gonna be some weird Marjorie play with that happening. But at this point also it's just a fact that we have Gregor now with renown in 1,000 challenges and 80s there, so it's also powers going to happen now that Tyrell's kind of stabilized and has a board that hasn't been completely killed off. Let's see what we pillage. High tower. That's not killing anything. So character is it? Yeah. About time that he misses. Okay, so he has to now do military on his own if he wants it. Harvin will participate in the power challenge as well, I think.
You could do military with Harvin.
Yes, but then Gregor's not participating in the power challenge.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Lot of power gained.
Yeah, I think when we watched the game where he got to 14 and then got bloody cupped, he was actually not killing anything, but just winning with the.
Yeah, he missed all the pillages
yeah.
there. Okay. What does he pillage? It's optional, but there's no downside to just triggering it. Did he pillage? He didn't pillage anything. Oh, I'm stupid and missing stuff that's happening. He pillaged Marjorie. Okay, so straight pillage Marjorie, then she can't intercept. So that's great for him.
But can he not choose? He chooses. Oh yeah.
He's just gonna get rid of Marjorie and problem solved it. Anyway, kind of varies.
Well, I thought you can choose. So I'm losing.
Garland goes to the dead pile. It's so hard to follow if stuff's getting killed here. So Garland doesn't take anything with him, does he? So just lost Marjorie this round. Tyrell is still on 8 after all of that crap happening. If Tyrell just had like one challenge space where Renly and Marjorie were still alive and everything went into a challenge to get renown, but they can't. Now, who's doing the Harris? I think Tyrell is doing the Harris. Loses Eddie and Melisandre, but you keep Harvin and Gregor, right? Hollow Hill not triggered. Hotan also now standing. Yes, he's realized he's missed it. Well, that's too bad, but he can go first, I think, this round. Can he go first this point and beat the Harris? He's played the maiden anyway, right? No, neither played the maiden. Interesting. Point and it's nowhere near beating the Harris. It's only 3, I thought it was 5. So actually, Tyrell will go first with the Harris, right? You can't play March. March to the wall goes first. Yeah, you can play that. Trigger that first. That's the one play, and I think that should be the play, right? So all the other plots are kind of weak. There's Pointy End and there's not Brandon the Ritual still left. Harris, his own Harris he plays and goes second. Why not March? It's 2-2. It's Harvin and Gregor against Randall and Courtier and the Reducer, I guess. So it's 2-3, but you go first and you just close, I think. Now you go second and you have to play around stuff again. You have to get an intrigue icon, otherwise Harvin can defend Reigns. I think Ghost of High Heart still in hand though. Well, not that many things are alive for Tyrell as far as bigs go. Good Marshall Varys, he's still alive. What's going on? He chose not to go first, did Bonsai. Why not go first? I mean, it's pretty dreadful to defend against all of this, and there's renown and kill effects, and Bara can just close with a bit of luck. Gregor's going to be in 3 challenges with renown plus power climb. Angu is still there. Ghost is still there. Has to leave one go though. Are you talking to Francis and Peter Shook? I don't think that's going to be a high quality discussion probably.
Stop it.
It's 1-1. So Gabi won the Knights of the Realm anti-shadows against Tyrell Salt, but then it was quite one-sided in the second one. Not Tark, what is it? Tyrell Kohor walked all over Bara Wars because Bara didn't get a good start there. So it's 1-1. So this guy allows Gregor to be in the intrigue challenge now as well, leaves the card gold still. What can you realistically defend is the question. 6 gold left, could be just wasted gold, or we could have some nice ambushes again. Has to start probably with the non-military challenge because the strength is a little weak actually now against Brienne and Randall, and maybe you could luck out with some pillage and kill some of them in the process. We will need them out anyway because without opposing, that's game. It's renown on every challenge, so if you get unopposed on top of that, that's game over for sure. So let's see what happens. Farmer just gets one bestowed. It can't set up anything on top, can it? No, just discards the dead Marjorie. I mean, Gabi pillaged really well in this one. It's 10-9. The game looked so on, but first snow was really good for Tyrell. And if there were worse pillages, I think Tyrell might have even won. Now let's see, if you pillage a 5-coster, probably there isn't one. Rose Garden. So that's 11. We have power and we have military. Can be pretty well opposed though. A lot of strength boosts have been spent though. So 2 Randy's rides, I think 2 are in the deck. 1 Brienne the Blue and 1 Growing Strong have been spent. But Brienne the Blue on Brienne actually gives her just straight plus 10. So if she defends alone, she's halfway to... Well, she's stronger than Harwin and Gregor together, which is amazing. Just 10 doesn't bother with the Desert Rider. Here's the strength boosts. Defense with 10. Standing random. Or not. I have to be a little bit careful also because Harwin can participate himself. Okay. So this is gonna be blind now. Red wine straights. That's not enough, I think. He will stand, but I think now... Oh, it's 17, okay. Because of what? What gave Randall plus 7 there? Oh, he reveals Randy. Okay, it's so difficult to follow all the triggers. So I thought Raven's Strength was being revealed. So now, actually, Randall is so strong. I think they can defend this one together as well. And again, nothing has been achieved. And if there's another stand for him, Tyrell can just close, right? Can't Harwin this into a win, can you? There's no keywords. This one has Shadow. Place Brienne the Blue. Okay. I think that's it. I think Tyrell has pulled it off with the strength boosts. Was this the guy that needed to be here? Where is Angui? Where is Ghost of High Heart? I'm not sure about these decisions from Gabi.
And you can't participate the guy, right? Without having a participating character.
No,
already.
can't do much. I mean, he has some events, but some nightmares, but clearly not in hand, right?
So power should just be unopposed.
Oh, he doesn't have nightmares. He has put to the sword.
Imagine that.
I'm just amazed that he could not win any challenge on this board. I am amazed.
Well, that was high quality throws, I think we could say.
He played
What a game.
the Harris. He didn't play March to the Wall to go first, and he was allowed to go first anyway, and Bonsai just won on defense. And Pointy and still there would have got rid of all of that power from Randall Tully, right? It's in the plot deck, unless I'm being stupid.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. That was probably... You know what it is? He plays alone, he plays 3 back-to-back, and then he gets tired towards the end and could have played it differently and didn't, and it's taking its toll.
Yeah, his thing is saying he should have played point in hand.
Yeah. I would have played March to the Wall, which would have also lost, it seems. But
Okay.
I think he even if he played, I mean, he could have played Angui and Ghost of High Heart instead of this. I think that
Well,
was the play. But okay. Good first snow turning it around. Pillage worked magnificently well, but wasn't enough. So well played to the what are they called, Gauting Gardeners, I think.
yeah, with the difficult, honestly, some difficult matchup.
They are 3-0 now. They could still go out, like I said, right? Because 3-2, and it comes down to individual wins. So 3-0 start is not necessarily getting them through, but really well done. They're going strong. There, and Gabi also still going strong, to be fair, because he's 2-1 now, and I think he has one big win, right? This one where he won all three. Might have.
Might. I think I think against the Chinese team, the Super Leg Fan Club, did he win all three of them? I think he had some really impressive performance there. I think, but maybe not all three, but I think it's gonna be easier to
First
see
2-1 here, and then he won
two. Okay,
2-1 again, and now it's 1-2. So yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to win either the remaining two or win one of the remaining two and have like a 3-0.
Maybe we play against him next week.
I prefer other opponents. he's pretty he's pretty good, so I prefer other opponents. But okay, fair enough. You have to be the best. Want to make it through. I think that's it for now, right? No more games. So yes, I think we're late with lunch and stuff. So let's our goodbyes here. So that was a good sequence of games. I sorry for the not the best commentary on this one. I kept I showed you the wrong deck at the start. I was not following what was getting pillaged correctly and called it completely incorrectly about the pinch, about the Bara having it won, and yeah, just you just cannot know in advance. But he did miss a Hollow Hill trigger. Who knows? Maybe that would have kept him in the game. Yes, so we have some more games today, but I have to get home, so I will not be here in the evening. But pretty free next week, so maybe we could do some more streaming, and we also have, of course, games to be played. So yes, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye bye.